Hi guys, a new contest starting July 1st, ending July 31st for everybody who shares my post on Facebook. It's counted like one entry, so you can win one of 3 20-minute readings with me. Also, you have two specials. One is like 2-question offer for $45, and also relationship or ex or on and off relationship spread for $50. So you can book them via my website www.cattarot.ca. Thank you. Hi Virgos, welcome to your bi-weeklies. This is like from July the 1st to July 30th. So let's see what is in the store for you. And please, for those of you who are new, I would greatly appreciate if you like it that you subscribe, you like, or even dislike, because both of them are giving me the gauge where to go. And yeah, don't forget that Facebook offer, because it's going to be pretty cool. And I'll be drawing the winners of June contest soon, and I will announce it on Facebook. The cards have been shuffled, so the bottom of the deck we have strength. I love that. For you Virgos, didn't have a good time recently, and romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You deserve it, guys. It was a rough ride for some of you. So what do we have? Free yourself. Then we have it is safe for you to love. We have heart-to-heart conversations, past life relationships, reconciliation. Are you sure you want it? Chemistry, soulmate. Oh, lovely. Keep an open mind. Trust. That's hard, right, Virgos? Especially for you. And attraction. There we go. We have it again. Romantic feelings. So let me actually double it up with tarot and see what's going on here. So what do I see here? We have 7, 9, 9. Yeah, you have been going through the rough times, and it looks like past life relationship. You have known each other before. In the past, you also have Knight of Chalices, and that is like that knight in the shining armor, or that special person. It also could be that it was a lot of, oh, I'm so sorry, honey, kind of things. See, it was something that kind of like fell through on a promise. You maybe felt that somebody is your soulmate, but somebody was just like talking a lot but not really doing it. We all know those people, right? They say if something is too good to be the truth, right? You know the ending of that sentence, and hence you ended up wondering which is the direction you have to take. Fool is the entire tarot revolves around this card. So every single card talks about what fool learn along the path. So this is the 0. It is the point. And you know, brownie points to those who know where 0 was created. I'll tell you, Mayans create 0, because up to that point it didn't exist. It was either 1 or nothing, right? So now we have this concept, there is something between 1 and -1. So this is neither going forward nor backward. So basically you kind of like got stuck, but you were not exactly stuck in thought. You were wondering where to go. Maybe you took some action, but you really didn't plan it, or you planned it without taking an action. There was like a conversation with someone, or it's going to take place anytime. It says heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And then you have 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands are talking about partial success. There'll be something gold. See, like this wand is stuck to the wall. The other one is new, and Kitty is propelling to see what is out there. What can I build from me? See, this is my new world. So for you to move forward, and especially to you guys, your Earth sign, you really need to be grounded. You need balance. You see, something felt, see, you have another 2. 11 is like a higher octave of 2, because 1 and 1 is 2. And check on my website, numerology meanings. That can help you, and it even explains to you how you can actually calculate which numerological number you are. For my big readings, I always look into that, right? So I kind of like do get a flavor to what you really wanted to do. So this is reverse. This is telling me maybe you got the short end of the stick and feel the justice. You got something unjust. But this card is also to say, guys, this is also a karma card. One of my 3 karma cards, or 4. This is saying justice is going to be served sooner or later. So it is good to have a talk. And I never kind of like believe in revenge. Certainly kind of feels good, because that energy that kind of gets pent up gets out, and if you feel that immediate release, but it does generate bad karma, which catches up with you later. So you may be catching up with something right now, but this is also really warning you, just beware of how you process things. And here, this is like a being a little stuck, you know. Maybe you were supposed to travel somewhere, maybe you were supposed to meet with someone and that kind of fell through. Maybe it was an argument, maybe it was a legal thing. This could mean that something is like dead in the water. This can also be a question of some kind of morality. And guys, I do love your comments. This actually means to me more than subscriptions and anything, because, you know, this is kind of like one-sided where I'm talking, and when you actually talk back, I really love to hear that, because then I feel like you're my friends, we're engaging. So this is, guys, your starting point for these 2 weeks. You're freeing yourself. It is time to take back control of your life, but you're kind of feeling that you kind of missed some opportunity, especially financially. Someone, Ace of Pentacles reversed, talks about doubts about your own self. There you go. Like maybe it is inability to move forward. Maybe it's like that fool. You do have this vision. This is where I want to go, but like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I'm backstabbed, and it's not right. So going from 1 to 10, of course, it's exhaustion. And it tells me that it's a lots of mental processes happening. I have these swords. So 5 of Swords reverse tells me, you know, look, here you have like 3. This is kind of like actually interesting card. Swords are like really fast moving, right? So swords, you know, is like something can happen too fast, and then you blur something out. So especially for you, Virgo, you are Earth, you do not move very, very fast. So this kind of like would tell this is a situation where everybody loses, right? So here at this point, somebody kind of lived the delusion, look at this kitty, oh my gosh, I'm such a big winner, where, you know, it's just around the corner. Like, I mean, everybody is basically, like, I mean, at loss. This can also mean that it was a third-party situation, that you found yourself in it, and actually that's why it didn't take off. Maybe it even feels that it was your friend, or that was some kind of commitment, and hence it went from 1 to 10. It just didn't go anywhere, and it just like somebody called it off, or it just like felt like a hopeless situation. And here we have it is safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And we have Knave of Wands. So I am glad to see that, especially after cards like that and the previous readings. This is telling me that finally you are getting the passion back. Knave of Wands is talking about, yes, I can do it. Yes, I'm going to dust myself off. And yes, I'm not allowing this to kind of like mirror my view of people and where I want to go. And look, you have Knave of Pentacles. So this is like also, okay, grounding yourself. So here you're wondering where to go, but here you are actually going. Not very fast. As I said, this is kind of earth element, but you are kind of like preparing yourself, and this is the pace that you feel comfortable. Somebody might be showing up in your life. King of Wands. Now, it is a person who is going to come across as very, very soft, but is a person who kind of is charismatic. It's the person who could be an entrepreneur. It could be a person who is a restaurant owner. It could be a person who kind of comes across as a really good salesperson, big smile. It's really nice, and it could mean that this newfound passion that you find is really vibrating with this type of personality, and this can actually feel really, really well. King of Wands feels like really exciting. It's like the dating person, which is kind of like perfect person for dating. Like you're going and doing stuff. You're not falling down, okay, let's have popcorn and watch a movie at home. No, you're actually actively doing things. This also could be somebody from the past, or it could be different to people, right? It says reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and then you have Wheel of Fortune reversed. Now, if somebody comes and returns, or if you're still feeling that the emotions are coming from time to time and overwhelm you, this is a sign of asking you to be in balance, right? When the wheel spins, the further away you are from the center, the more affected you're going to be with the centrifugal force. So it is really good for you to stay at the center of this wheel, because this is the eye of the storm. So, but this might look like some kind of bad luck, or you will feel it's not the right thing to do. But here I see the stars, and now like the two major arcana. So it's you will stay in a big wonder. So what happens if somebody comes back? You will think this is not a good place to go. And Queen of Pentacles, if you were married or you were in a long-term relationship with this person, you would not want to do that. For you guys, Virgo guys, if you were married, you literally just want to clear the air and you want to heal. Also, it could be communication with someone from the past, and this is definitely kind, healing energy. And this could be also that you guys are reaching the closure, that you are getting this higher picture of what had really happened. This is, like, in my opinion, the best card in the entire deck. It is hope. If we don't have hope, we have nothing, right? And here it's saying, like, maybe it is the end of some hope, but something else is going to come up. So sometimes, like, we want badly to reconcile with someone and it doesn't happen, and all of a sudden we feel sad, and we are attached to perceived, like, benefits of that person and the loss. But we do not we don't want to recognize at that point that we actually contributed to that, both in good and bad, and we have to acknowledge gifts that we got from it. I really like Japanese people, and I saw it in the movie, so if you are Japanese and if you're listening to this, set me straight if I'm wrong, but they give a gift when they're breaking up, and I think this is so lovely. I think we should be doing this in our societies. What is in front of you guys? Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here, and you're wondering, like, there is a new relationship coming with somebody who is passionate, and you are all possibly scored, possibly wounded. You're getting like, oh my gosh, I cannot take myself, I cannot manage myself, look at this, like, wounded kitty, never mind somebody else. But yet you're going to feel this, oh, this is like new breath of fresh air, and look, you guys are moving on. Six of Swords is like really favorite card. Like, you see these swords are being pierced, like, in this thing, and otherwise, like, it would be a whole bunch of holes and falling apart. But this means you're propelled, like, this is the end of something, and you're actually being propelled and pushed away from your troubles, the bridge over troubled waters. There you go, that is you, Virgo, the Hermit, but it's reversed. It might be a little bit lonely situation, because this is 9, this is 9. This kind of travel is probably travel alone. Probably you don't want to talk and involve other people in all of that. and it's probably that inner work that has to happen, and it's the time when we actually really close ourselves in a room and do it. I suggest my lavender bath that you can find on my Safari Dreams channel. In the description you can see the link. It is really good to detox, and not only the body and our pores, but also our soul. Look at this, guys. You are on fire. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. And then you have King of Swords, and this is like how you feel. So maybe you feel that there is a need for balance, right? Because here you had the Justice reverse. King of Swords is like also a just person, or something is getting adjusted. This could also mean that your own attitude toward definition of a soulmate is getting adjusted. This is getting more like, you know, I have to look into this, into myself, because this is King of Swords is somebody who is willing to go against their own interests if it's not fair. So this is asking for the ultimate fairness. This is still a depression. There you go, we have the Hierophant. So it could be a divorce happening here, and depression, and maybe you feel you're losing your soulmate. Maybe this is all that is happening, and this is why there is this being stuck, and this is why you cannot really react on something. But you guys are healing. The healing is taking place. So this is the environment. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So it could be this new person that is asking you to open up. So look, you have a 7. You had 7 here. I thought you had 7. Yeah, no, that's an ace. I know that you have a 7 here. So the 3 sevens, this is really calling for your independence. This is calling for you to be strong, to defend yourself, even in spite of many like different opinions and obstacles. Stand your ground. Walk away if something doesn't work for you. 8 of Cups says, well, sure, this is good, but maybe I'm settling. So 8 of Cups is talking about really trying to find what is true for you. It is walking away. This is not to say that you cannot walk back, or somebody is walking away from you. I think it's you guys walking into the next phase, and that's why you had 6 of Swords, because 10 of Wands is a burden. You carried a big burden. You had to learn to be independent. You kind of had to learn how to position yourself. But right now, I think your friends, your environment, your family is telling you, guys, you're taking on way too much. You are going to break your back. You're not like the straw that broke camel's back. Just make sure that right now, like, take off. Here are 10 Wands. Go down to something reasonable. And this is like what also King of Swords is asking about balance. Here is asking for the balance. So start from yourself. Hopes and fears, guys. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And then again, we have 7 of Pentacles, which is you. You want something materialized fast. This is crossroads. Can you trust? Can you not trust? Look, you are trying to avoid looking into your problems, and you're a little bit burned out, if not a lot of burnout. So where are we possibly heading? So there is this attraction, but it's almost like layered down under so many different things that are happening. This is like really intricate work over here, really intense 2 weeks. So you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And 9 of Cups reverse talks about being self-indulgent and self-oriented. And it could be you guys, and you should do that. It is good to kind of figure out what you need. And that's why you had these 8 of Cups, walking away, finding out if there is something better. Yeah, this is connecting to your spiritual powers, connecting to God, connecting to spirit, connecting to what is the real truth. It's certainly talking about some kind of secrets. And then you have 4 of Wands. It would take you to the next stage. Okay, so I'm going to clarify a few cards over here. So I want to know, what is this all about in your soulmate category? Soulmate, what is this? Hierophant, King of Swords, and Four of Cups for Virgos. Can you please clarify that for me? There we go. It is about a mate. Soulmate, mate. Especially for you ladies. Are you guys getting divorced? Are you guys getting involved with someone who doesn't want to commit? Who is making you depressed? Somebody's depressed because, like, Hierophant also can mean that somebody's saying, I want this lifestyle, and it's like just painting the picture, but then it comes to nitty gritty and all of a sudden they don't want it, right? So it's kind of a disappointing thing, but yet they still kind of like come on top, that you're glorious. See, it's the end of it. It's the end of marriage, end of the journey. This really could be a divorce. Guys, please give me your comments. It's like the end of some relationship or something. So let's see, what is this being stuck? What is this heart-to-heart conversation? This also could be some legal issues, like going nowhere. What is this? Judgment, pardon, Justice, and Chariot reversed. Justice and Chariot reversed. Yeah, it is. Somebody is waiting for, you have consolation and you have a gift. Consolation is really a good card. It's like sort of an opening, right? Seeing where is the opening, and it's like what can gift doesn't have to be a literal gift. It could be what kind of gift can come out of it, but it's going to look first going down before it goes up. And certainly it's going to be conversation. It could be about some settlement. It could be about some things. Yeah, it could be separation of some kind, separating things, and maybe involving mediator or something. This also could actually mean inheriting something from an old lady. Somebody, it can mean a literal will. Okay, so who is the King of Wands here? Just tell me this King of Wands for Virgos. Okay, a whole bunch of stuff here. So this is that reunion. Somebody or some reunion that is not happening, and somebody is being sick. And that goes back to that reconciliation. So I guess this is why I was wondering, there is somebody happening, somebody coming, but you guys are still healing. So what else do I need to know here? So here you have to take some rest. Here you're dealing with some legal issues, or kind of focusing yourself, finding balance in your life. Here you're crossing over. So let me see this. What is this chemistry, and why are you lonely? How to open this up? Can you give me this future for Virgos, please? Yeah, you guys, it tells me, look, you have Messenger, you have waiting, and you have hope, all reversed. So the communication, you kind of like, you feel you waited long enough, and this kind of like whole expectation and hopefulness kind of render you sad, but also made you understand that there is a time to move on. And it's like that place, right? That's why this is a 9, and it's kind of like the end of one phase, like where you go, I really don't want to move on because we are reminiscing, but this is a time to move on. And let's see what's going to happen toward the end of this 2-week period for Virgos. What's going to happen there? Still a slight depression, but look, you are coming to your own. you're not going to go, you're still afraid of intimacy. So that would be just like this card, kind of like you do want to go on the next phase, but you're afraid. Guys, you're going to actually, look, you had this Wheel of Fortune kind of like saying here it was reversed. And it was reversed in connection to somebody old, but then you're getting this Fortune card, and it is talking, you have to get in touch with who you are, because then you're going to have, like, I mean, the door opening to something fortunate happening. So Virgos, this is general reading. Your own situation could be different, but I do appreciate your comments and your input. So please, just put it in. And yeah, again, please subscribe, like, comment, and join my Facebook and share the basically posts over there. Thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to talking to you soon. Love you.